Hello and a very warm welcome to practice. There is plenty to get to grips with here at the fastest street circuit of them all. There's no margin for error here at the Jeddah Corniche.
Hello everybody, welcome back to some more F1 26. We are back in Jeddah, which obviously we didn't get to go to IRL. It's bloody warm in this room, so apologies if you can hear the fan in the background, but sorry, not sorry. I think this track's going to be a bit of a nightmare for power and battery management. I'm really struggling through here apparently. Christ, the bike. Done it! Right, back to the garage. The front wing damage, but never mind.
We've had to spend time repairing the damage to the car.
Let's see if we can do the time management. It turns out I'm terrible on tyres. Right, let's try again. I'm going to return to the garage. I'm going to give up on that.
We didn't really get the data we needed on that run. You might want to give it another go.
Nah, you're alright. Just taking my watch off so it's not clunking on the desk. Race strategy, the important one. Flag lap. Let's go. Okay, I'm going to do my own sprint. Practice, not sprint, practice, qualifying practice. Just because I fully anticipate power on this circuit being a pain in the arse. Definitely more slowing down to go in there than I'm used to. Words! Little rub up against the wall is what I'm trying to say.
Program complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers.
Okay, I am going to bolt on some softs.
We've had to spend time repairing the damage to the car.
Go flying on the softs. Haven't taken any fuel out or put it onto hot lapping mode, but never mind. At least gives a rough idea. More about where to use the power anyway. Fun times. I think we've done everything, so we'll just, yep, fast forward.
if today's practice is anything to go by, we're in for an exceptional weekend of Formula One.
Wouldn't you win a chicken dinner with that? Not bad about practice 2. Actually, we are. Want a quick practice. Race strategy. I'm going to do this from a distance. That one thing, yeah, let's keep going. It's because I'm going over to my thermometer. This is at 29 degrees. I'm not sure if you can hear me. Just have a look at the thermometer. It's 29 degrees in this room, so no wonder I'm a bit bloody hot. Right, let me shift some crap out of the window. Zip it up. Try and let some cold air in maybe with the fan. Oh, that feels better. Right, sorry, let's continue. Okay, so now we can just go to qualifying.
Welcome to the Jeddah Corniche, one of the fastest circuits on the calendar. But let's see who will be fastest of them all. We're about to set the grid for the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Yes, it's qualifying.
Let's head out on the mediums to begin with. Oof. The car wasn't happy through there, was it? Jesus. Alright. I'm going to try something different on the next lap. I'm going to try delaying that until we're over the line. Just increase top speed on that bit. That wasn't bad through there if I do say so myself. Wow, completely out of juice. not good. Yes, I think I'm going to leave power for later in the lap. Safe to say I'm not doing very well. But this may be one of the ones where it might legitimately be faster to not use any of the boost. We'll try that. It's only Q3, Q1 even. I'll be held up faster for the second bit of the lap. To trust the process. These softs. They're nowhere near as good as the mediums do.
Okay, that's P19, P19.
Still acts power. Whipped. So yeah, what we've learnt from there is basically... Wait, have I even got 3 out of Q1? Is that? Yes, I have. This bit topsy-turvy with Verschoor's out. Alonso out, but Stroll not. That's interesting. Head out on those old softs, but so we could do a little bit more harvesting if we can. No missiles in the sky, so very realistic. mediums really, am I? Half a second, everybody else. We're definitely going to have to push a bit more. Even if you end up in the wall.
Right, that's us down into P16 now.
Go for the phantom time then. You need to try and find a happy medium here to get anywhere. Oh, I have an itchy nose right at the worst possible time. Ah. Is that our worst qualifying so far? Okay. So, race time, ladies and gents. Well, we've got this for 37 minutes. That doesn't seem very long. Load, please.
So here we are then, welcoming you today to one of the jewels of the Arab world, Jeddah. One of the biggest cities in Saudi Arabia, second only to Riyadh, gateway to Mecca, and one of the biggest ports in the region. And now, host to the Saudi Arabia Grand Prix. So let's take a look at the topographical map of the Jeddah street circuit. As you can see, a number of challenging corners for the drivers to master here. We'll see just how much the teams have benefited from their time spent in practice this weekend. And like many street circuits, this track has the potential to punish drivers that get it wrong. Let's hope we avoid any safety cars today. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Lando Norris will lead us away from pole position, and Oscar Piastri completes the front row. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Antonelli, Carlos Sainz, and Hamilton. Verstappen, Albon, Hadjar, and Esteban Ocon. Russell, Crawford, Franco Colapinto, and Gasly. Stroll, Behrman, Sergio Perez, and Fernando Alonso. Bottas, Verschoor, Lawson, Hülkenberg, Lindblad, and Gabriel Bortoleto rounds off the grid. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track where preparations are underway. And alongside me in the commentary box, my old friend, Anthony Davidson. Now, you're the racing driver in this partnership, so tell us about this racing driver. Put us in their shoes. How are they going to be feeling?
Well, you've got to be prepared, Crofty. Before you even step foot inside the car, you've got to know, you've got to have a pre-race game plan. You've watched videos before you get into the car of previous races gone by. You know where you have to place your car if X, Y, or Z happens in front of you or behind you. So having this clear game plan is absolutely essential before you get in the car.
Okay, starting alongside George Russell.
Mate, Mark here. Quick radio check. Radio check. Right, we're hoping for another strong podium this weekend, so go get out there and get us a result.
I think you will be disappointed. Let's take a bit of fuel out and knock it down to 26. And we'll start the race. Really long hold there. We're on the outside of Max. It's the point positions already. Whoa, okay. Struggle to track off the start. Like the signs a little bit. Lando Norris leading this race. Not quite sure which way to go on signs. Ooh, the car feels very strange.
Okay, so overtake mode active. We'll get some extra power from the hybrid system now. Use boost on the next long straight to get past.
I wonder if I had any battery. Or grip. They can just go through there at a speed that I can't do.
Right, you've got boost mode available now. Use it if you want to.
Haven't got any battery. No battery at all. Maybe one where I genuinely have to use MiNameIsJake apply. In order to get any battery at all around here. That was a bit cheeky. That was a bit cheeky. I like to have the position back.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 6.5 seconds.
Yeah, it's so much easier to
no
manage
issues
when
with
you've got
tyre
regular
wear for
and
now.
not boost.
Keep taking care of them. Okay, we've lost a position. That's us down a place. We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
I think I'm going to extend.
Okay, gap to the car ahead, 3.6 seconds.
Okay. Okay, that might have been a really cool shot. Let me... Can I go into picture mode? I need a new... Oh, yeah.
Piastri's just made a pass for the lead of the race. Box this lap, push hard on the inlet.
I don't think we need to necessarily. Whoa, there's a lock up there. One of the max. Got a report of a collar cut in there, but I think if I hadn't have done that, I'd have ended up in pieces all over the track. So, with whatever Antonelli was doing. Actually, I think we are probably best pitting, because I am losing a load of grip here. Whoa! Okay, there's
okay, mate, boost mode if you need it. Boost mode if you need it. Good job, nice overtake.
Thought Antonelli had lost his wing then, that's what I was looking at. I think this is just going to be a painful race for us.
Don't forget, box this lap.
Few joining us, so I don't feel like it's a complete mistake.
Okay, let's go now, come on. That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting. This is our true position. They've pitted as well, so warm up your tyres and get down the road.
I think this is the first time I've seen the Audi car on track.
tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. Okay, you're in the top 10. Okay, gap to the car in front, 4.4 seconds.
Verschoor going for the one-stop?
So your ERS is running a bit low. Look into changing your ERS mode in the MFD for a more conservative burn rate.
Right, Verschoor, you need to hold up the Ferrari.
Or gentle braking to recharge.
Come on, Verschoor.
The car ahead of you's just fitted the hard tyres. Car ahead now on the hard compound.
Come on, Verschoor. Oh no, come on. Come on, Verschoor.
We're approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time. The Red Bull drivers just moved into first place. Okay, gap ahead, 3.9 seconds.
Definitely slowing down. I think this gives all the tracks I can go for season 2.
Okay, the pit window's open, so let's box this lap. Box this lap.
Pit stop position.
I didn't catch that, mate. Just say it again.
I'm going to be doing a last question mark challenge. The last section of this race.
Box now, please. Box this lap.
Pit.
Okay, there seems to have been a problem attaching the right rear wheel. We need to try and put that behind us, and let's finish this race strong. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
Whoa, okay. Straight into the side of Aston. Which strolls, so he'll be blind.
Boost mode is available now. Nice move, good job.
For sure, getting past Berman ahead.
gap to the car in front, 5.4 seconds. Tyre condition still looking good.
Well, we have a double point finish there, if nothing else. Driver behind.
Richard's behind you now.
Richard!
Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Their tyres are 5 laps old, and the time last lap, 1:36.9. Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 3.5 seconds.
Hamilton is struggling late on.
The pace is strong, but be aware these tyres need to go the distance.
As does the front wing.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 1.5 seconds. Alright, so we've been looking at the damage and we think we should be okay to continue. It's going to cost us a little bit of time, but we're nearly at the end of the race. Okay, take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage. Right, you've got boost mode available now. Use it if you want to.
But no energy to do anything with it? Such a terrible track for these kind of cars. There was so much fun. than the previous generation. Give him the position back.
Okay, clear.
What a tit. Does he have to pit? Oh my god, what an idiot.
Okay, this is your final lap. Final lap of the race.
We may have given us a short point with that. Don't mind. We'll pretend that this race never happened. Oscar Piastri win for McLaren. I don't have the spreadsheet open, I'm struggling to pull out fun facts for you all.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
Still an improvement on where we started. And I get driver of the day.
Oscar Piastri, take a bow. What a performance, what a win.
Well, are we looking at a champion in waiting today, Crofty, with that kind of performance? They were driving with the kind of lack of pressure that you quite often see when a driver knows, they just know within themselves that that championship is within their reach.
And once all the hard work is over, and after lap of brilliant racing, it's time now to celebrate with our podium trio. They give out trophies for the winners. Today, they're Oscars. Your winner today, Oscar Piastri.
Seem to get
And
loads
with
for that.
we wrap up another weekend of motorsport action. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
I'll tell you what, with 20th up to 10th, I do hope that Verschoor sticks around when we get rid of him. Because he seems alright, it's just not good enough for us. Try and get a championship as quick as possible. We'll advance. The fans hate us even more. Thanks, fans. Come on, bitches.
Hey, me again. Got another question for you.
Fuck it. Large investment. Oh, that's some frames per second. Messages. Great. Okay. We can do some research. We can do some development. Shaw's doing better than me somehow. We'll just swap some stuff out so we don't forget. Facility improvements. Kinda need that, I think. go to activities.
Hey, Chief. We have a part or two ready for development because they finished research. Let's get that in motion, shall we? Head to engineering for more info.
But I generally don't think we do. I mean, okay, we do, but we have no slots.
A sponsor sees potential in us and wants to explore a partnership.
Stick with the oil. Oh, we can have more stickers, get in! I just don't know why the back numbers are this horrible green thing. Kind of feels like that spot is like built for their logo, and it feels weird not having something on the what's it box. Or do we go wild? Have it? No, let's just get out of that completely. Do. have one here. No, it kind of needs a background. You see, it needs... Okay, that's that. We'll advance.
Hey, Chief. We've got multiple parts out of research. Don't forget to develop them. We've got performance sitting on the table that we could be getting into the car.
And with that, I think we're ready for Miami, which we'll see next time. See you then. Bye-bye. Right, that wasn't the end of that video, because it turns out I didn't do the spreadsheet. But luckily, we can do the spreadsheet from this screen, which is right before we go into Miami. So let's get all this filled in, shall we? So in terms of season's results, Kimi Antonelli was down in 14th. Russell was 4th. Charles Leclerc was in 3rd, with Hamilton in 8th. Norris was 2nd, with Piastri in 1st. Max Verstappen finished 5th, with Verschoor in 6th. Pierre Gasly was in 12th, whereas Colapinto was stone dead last. Wait, did nobody DNF? Wow, that's rare. Oliver Behrman was doing work at one point, but stopped, went on the sick, with Ocon in 13th. Lawson, 23rd. Lindblad in 19th. Really not their track. Has to be shed. Sainz was 9th with Albon down in 11th. Bortoleto in 18th with Hülkenberg in the 17th. Let me put the keyboard flat. Fernando Alonso was 20th with Stroll in 22nd. Valtteri Bottas was 21st with Perez in 16th. And then I was 7th with Verschoor in 10th. Scrolly. It was a sprint for Miami. Current drivers' standings. Kimi Antonelli remains in 9th. George Russell remains 4th. Leclerc remains 3rd. Hamilton has dropped a place to 7th. Norris has dropped from lead to 2nd, with Piastri taking his place from 2nd. Max Verstappen was 7th, is now 6th. Hajar was 11th and is now 10th. Pierre Gasly continues in 13th. Colapinto has dropped another spot to 22nd. Oliver Behrman gains 2 spots to 20th. Ocon remains 17th. Lawson remains 14th, with Lindblad remaining in 15th. Sainz has dropped from 10th to 11th. Albon remains 8th. Bortoleto remained 16th, while Hülkenberg remained 18th. Alonso, second to last with Stroll dead last. That's the same. Bottas has dropped a spot to 21st, and Perez remains 19th. I remain in 5th, and Richard Verschoor remains in 12th. Scrolly. In terms of the manufacturers, Mercedes remain 3rd, Ferrari remains 2nd, McLaren are in the lead, Red Bull are 4th, Alpine are 7th, Haas are 10th, so only Red Bull changing so far from 5th to 4th. Racing Bulls remain 8th, Williams remain 6th, Audi are still 9th, with Aston in 12th, Cadillac 11th, and we have dropped back down to 5th, so 4th, 5th, 5th, 4th, 5th. That's how it's been for us so far, and that will be the end of this episode. So thanks for watching, see you in the next one, goodbye.